Welcome to Poppy's Poetry Corner. We finally made it to the time where rhythm and blues meets poetry and rhyme. Yep, we on the corner where it's safe to fire up your marijuana. But this room about to get hot as the summer, so you might need something chill like a glass of wine. Water does me just fine. Whatever relaxes your mind and help you recline after what might have been a hump day at work. Put yourself first. Where here nothing has to be rehearsed. Let me put it in reverse. The corner we back to is brought to you by Faith and Hustle. So it's some big hitters in this room, and it's okay to flex your muscle, because we locked and loaded and heavily potent. Nothing corroded about our brain waves. Going back in the days where you could simply walk to the corner to find your muse, or peep out the latest groove. We about to let the energy fill the room, so it might get a little wet, or fill you up till you get so high. Because around here, we get praise when your stuff is fire. So let us begin. Welcome to the corner, my friends.
I realize that I'm constantly playing tug of war, tugging against your expectations of what you perceive me to be, even though you never provided no explanations for your own shortcomings. I felt the need to pick up the slack for where you were obviously lacking. Tugging against society with what it deems as acceptability politics for being a black woman, wondering if my neck roll, eye roll, head roll makes me more or less of simply just being. Does the ethnic dialect upon my tongue make me more or less of a lethal conflagration of dichotomies too complex for the average level of understanding, or is it just too bruising for most fragile egos? Because my word choice and wordplay went right over your widow's peak of a masculine facade, tugging against myself and my self-esteem, because I think the pendulum swing of my cassava melon's back fat and inner thigh roadmap adds character and individuality. But I am oftentimes questioned about my A1C levels automatically. Tugging against the myriad of those whose random opinions shouldn't even grace the corners of my mind, but I'd be lying if I said their approval didn't hold value. Tugging against my self-doubt of wondering if I even belong within this mythological configuration of such giants. Tugging against just everything. So many wars waged within my sometimes fragile psyche, constantly second-guessing and waging a war of comparison to you and you and you. You know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of tugging against unknown parameters and challenges not yet known. Matter of fact, here, take the fucking rope. I'ma bow out gracefully because this game of tug of war can never pull me under. So I throw down this rope just like I just threw down on this mic, because I have already won.
She's in her phase. Her moving like water but blaze every path she creates. In her peace state because she's not afraid to part ways. She's in her look what I did today, still amazed, never letting go of the burning from getting grazed. So when it comes to she don't play. See, you might say she's stuck in her ways, but it's not a phase because she realized she has to live with self every day. Like the wind, she sways in almost any way as long as she feels alive. She's in her, she's ready to thrive phase. Her I don't give a fuck hard work never equals luck. She's stuck enough seeds in the ground for her crown to be planted in rich soil. Seasons of she's ready for her spoil, so don't be phased that she blazes every mic. She's in her destruction phase, her ready to rebuild the unbreakable fortress, the phase of making better choices because she only gets one life and she's watched so many lose theirs. Now understanding that every second counts, in her phase of receiving her blessings in large amounts. Big gratitude that she made it through her old ways. So now she can welcome know who you are phase, and that's my piece.
If it takes my silence for you to hear me, then I will continue to speak on mute. If you are reading this message and try to respond, I will view your reply as an attempt to reconnect. ... You're thinking I'm about to respond because you see the bubbles, but I'm only going to burst them. I have given you your final notice. I have changed our payment plan. We are no longer family and friends. You didn't pay, so I had to disconnect your service. Leaving you on red like you left me. Yes, I am leaving. I have become like the leaves in the autumn breeze, detaching myself from your rotten branches. Broken twigs and scattered sticks, I am no longer sticking around. I hear you breaking beneath my feet as I step on this new fertile soil. I am now grounded. I am now rejuvenated. I am recharged. I am renewed. I am rooted to where now I am able to grow. Shedding off the old colors of you, the gray cloud, shedding off the old colors of you, the gray of cloudy days. I have taken on new hues of vibrant oranges and red and oranges and yellow undertones, mimicking the sunrise and sunset in the horizons, showing new days ahead. Also replicating the colors of a fiery inferno that represented my passion I once had for you. Now the flames are used like a refinery to remove the last remnants of you. Ah, here comes that autumn breeze once more, twirling like a mini tornado, gathering the cremated ashes off my flesh. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Did you really want me to speak? No. It's best I left you on red. Now everyone bow their heads for a moment of silence. May your feelings rest in peace.
We rise. Yes, we rise with our eyes focused on the Most High, rebuking lies, arising to God, command my day, arising to confident that He hears us when we pray. We rise breathing, and so to God we be cleaving. And with this breath, we choose not to be on stealth. We rise praising. We with arms raising despite trials, tribulations. We rise with magnifications of God's glory as He continues our story. Through storms and alarms, we rise trumpeting horns despite heartache and heartbreak. We rise to shift and shake despite chaos trying to interrupt serenity and tranquility. In God, we rise with their humility. We rise to the super prize, a God of no alibis, because we know He hears our cries. Gracing us through the lows and the highs. We rise from stumbles and tumbles. We rise from burns and wrong turns. We rise from mistakes and prison gates. We rise from foggy, groggy, hazy, and lazy. We rise from anger, danger, mad, and sad. Yes, we rise to God, who is a refuge, a tower, a God who has all the power. I surmise God never needs to rise, for He is eternity risen. Listen, and I close my soul.
Curves for days, locks or sometimes braids, hips move so smooth like a sachet on releve. I know you can't help but acknowledge that little bubble sitting at the small of my back, but I am so much more than stacked. No, really, I'm so much more than the features that capture the eyes at the first glance. Yes, I happen to dance with the grace of an angel, but come a little closer and take a little closer look at it from this angle. I carry the weight of the world in a basket upon my head. Barefoot, I glide within the stride that makes ends meet, like Big Mama did, bearing the world and its sons and daughters, all the while escaping the slaughter. Ain't I a woman? Yes, an extension carrying the last name of a man, but completely autonomously and even anonymously. Ain't I a woman? An individual independent enough to do anything that he can, but smart enough to only do as much as I want to do often. And whatever I do decide to do, just know that I do it well. And I'm free enough to say no when I don't want to. The power of life is in my tongue. Gentle words to nurture the young and a coercive glance that stops time in its tracks. Ain't I a woman? Imagine that. Imagine a world without my influence. Can you consider it a black nighted abyss? Because the whole world was formed within the walls of this uterus. Indeed, it is a gift to you if I allow you to plant or share your seed. You may write me down in history or talk that black talk like Nikki, Watson, Parker, Minaj, especially Giovanni. Ain't I a woman? Ever so simply overshadowed with the complexity of the Milky Way galaxy, alignment in the heavenlies when God himself made me. Ain't I a woman? Demanding yours respectfully, yet operating without it, because frankly, whatever one may contribute to me is enriched because it's better to give than to receive. Being in my presence is a blessing, spoken from the greatest place of humility, recognizing my life's calling and the heavy anointing I carry and carry it gracefully. Ain't I a woman? Ain't I womanly?
She is an impressive empress with the leaves of the forest as her headdress. She carries the DNA of our generations. When she speaks, she deserves admiration. Her values are the true treasure. Helping others for her is a true pleasure. Her strength exudes her intensity. She defies any form of adversity. She is the mother of all nations, a woman whose fixation is on holy things, meaning maintaining herself as a righteous being, staying true to her right upbringing while singing praises to the Most High God. She is an impressive empress. Poem.
As a woman, I'm sure you've heard, rather been told, or is it reminded how to walk safely? The same ladies be wearing heels bigger than your dick on its best day just to take the trash out. Seems fitting. Like we didn't get taught to walk as babies just like the boys did. Oh, you mean make sure you don't let yourself be out walking late at night? Let out at night? Past the street lights turning on? Sorry, do I have a curfew? My mom put the belt away a long time ago, and I can cross the road all on my own, even tie my shoelaces. Yet, our female chromosome means that a man can't keep his hands to himself or his dick in his pants. Why? Excuse me, how silly of me. What was I wearing is an obvious question. Of course, I was looking like $1,000,000. Now I see, don't I look stupid? How dare I look so fucking good? How stupid us women must look. Paper bags for next week's makeup, big look. Just so we don't mislead these perverts. Ladies looking like they feel and want to whenever they feel they should do. Means we taunting. Can't blame them. How could they help themselves when we look so stunning? It's not their fault, obviously. If you're a female, then what did you expect walking down there? And in the dark? Did you not think what could happen to you? Yeah, I'd get to my fucking destination without being attacked and judged for looking too attractive, too late, too much to be blamed for rapists raping. Just a thought, like maybe telling men not to rape women. Let me rephrase that for all the kings and real men out there. Keep representing, and sorry to loosely use the word men. Apologies to take the real ones. Forgot the word for bacteria that grows on bacteria. Wasted skin, grotesque things. Victim blaming. Who you calling victim? Do not believe us for 1 second. Us brave queens survived the worst scum of the earth and still seeding, flourishing, growing bouquets at the concrete. If the shoe was on the other foot, as in when they get to you on the inside, you'll realize who's vulnerable. Just saying. Like when they tell women how to not get raped, maybe just start telling rapists not to rape.
I'm still not enough, and still not through your eyes and your mind. Do I even matter? Do I still hold any kind of meaning to you? I am tired of trying to live for you and through you. I live for me and only me. This one life is all that I have. I was born in my own image, not yours. I'm here to break these generational barriers of multiple curses and traumatic wounds. I am here to control my own narrative and not be consumed by your controlling antics. I exist, and I will continue to persist through life challenges, but not yours. I might still not be enough for you, but I am just enough for me. Poem.
Ooh, that's my type of speed round, man. I love when they come through the corner and fire everybody ass up. Foul, foul, foul. It's a drive-by, bitch. Yeah. Boy, did y'all see that drive-by? Y'all seen them queens step up like that? And I see all this love in this house tonight. I am so excited to see y'all. Welcome back to another week of Uncut Dopeness. Y'all know we the home of all things poetic. I hope y'all day has been fired up, because y'all know I stay fired up because I get to kick it with y'all tonight. If this your first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you know that when we lit. If this your Wednesday night vibe, welcome back to the room. Make sure y'all come in and show some love tonight, because it ain't easy being breezy, man. And we artists, so we sensitive about our shh. So make sure that y'all hitting that P.P.C up. Speaking of P.P.C, let's go to the best group on Facebook where they came up with the vote. So shout out to one of our biggest supporters, Marielle Shinobi of Poetry on their Rewind, and Lady K with that amazing spotlight we just seen. Now y'all know we had to get this month started celebrating the queens, and we doing this all month long. So P.P.C presents Woman. What Shim? Hold up, man. I got you. Oh yeah, y'all know we up like the sun. Season 3. What you thought? You thought we weren't coming with great poets and books? No. Hold up. They got it all. Let's go.
He knows so shameless hosting.
Be on the corner too.
So you know that shit is tight. That corner's a bad.
Oh, I was in the jam because they is some bad motherfuckers. Did y'all see that merch in the books and all that? Oh my God, man, we is lit tonight. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. My first queen has been blowing up, and she's a super supporter of P.P.C. So y'all know it's an honor anytime she step on this scene right here, repping the Virgin Islands with the roof in BVI and USVI. Y'all know later I'm gonna be talking about what in the world, whatever. She began writing in 1996, and you can find her work on Kindle Books. Be inspired. Poems by Lynette Rabbits in Post Magazine, on her blog, Words of Rhythm, and she's a virtual verse and microphone magazine website. She performs at local events and online poetry readings, and she was nominated for 2024 National Spoken Word Artist for Best International Artist. Y'all help me welcome Lynette Rabbits. Y'all know I'm saying the last name wrong. I thank her, but for us, she just LA. So come on through. Let's go. Queen, how you feeling?
I'm feeling so inspired tonight.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. How can we not be with all these amazing women in this room? This is it's going down tonight. So let's talk about it. Where can the people find the books? And are they corner prices?
Corner prices for sure is just $3. It's a Kindle book. Very easy to get on Amazon. You could visit the blog. It's wordsofribbon.blogspot.com. You can find me on Facebook, Lynette Inspire VI. Easiest person to find.
Hey, man. And she already telling you cut out the middle man. She got it on Kindle right there. Tree. She said $3. You cannot beat that. Y'all need to buy 10 of them things. Add it up. Make it go up to a real corner price, because you know what I say. If you can get it in, you can get it in. So let's go. So what's the first piece you're giving us tonight, Queen?
Well, this first piece is called Stamp Them Out. I actually just wrote it this week.
No, stamp them out. Let's go.
Stamp them out. No justice, no peace. We will not stop until poverty is ceased. We will scream until our young boys are unleashed from the negative addictions, criminal afflictions that keep them locked up. There will be no silence as the minimum wage remains unlivable for most families. And we see homes destined for tragedy. Yet we pay a blind eye because it's no longer about you and I, but what I can gain, because corruption seems to be etched on some people's brains. And this we surely need to stamp out. So stand up and let's speak out, because this is the biggest injustice, and there are too many highly paid accomplices who play along in this game. It is an unnatural injustice to rob the poor and fatten the rich. And when our people get sick, they have to run and create a GoFundMe while the taxpayers cover the greedy and their families. No justice, no peace. The unrest will never cease until we defeat the beast that is corruption. Poem.
Ooh-wee, boy, you can't get no real power without the outlet. Thank you for being a source. Yeah, she's definitely being a source, because she's talking about things that we really need to talk about. And it's just not going on where she at. This is an all around the world problem. So I'm so glad that she brought that up, y'all. Y'all know we're going to keep this thing rolling, man. My next amazing queen is a poet, writer, author of Tears of a Butterfly poetry collection. She enjoys expressing her thoughts and feelings through words. Her passion for writing came about again after the passing of her mother in 2018. Queen needed a way to release her emotions. True tears escaped on paper and created her poetic words. After a year of writing, she decided to write her first poetry book, Tears of a Butterfly. This is the only beginning of her journey as a poet and a writer. She also attends and performs at several open mics and has been featured. Currently working on book number 2, y'all, and open for other opportunities to share her work, which includes creating children's book series, an auto recording of poetry. Queen also has a clothing line. Poetry is my love language. So tonight, y'all know she here to show the corner some love. So y'all show her some love right on back. Tonight, y'all welcome Poetic Serenity. Let's go. What up, Queen? How you feeling? How you feeling?
I'm good. I still can't get this camera right, but that's okay. We're going to keep it going.
Hey, you know what? We ain't even worried about it. You look picture perfect to me, boo. So that's all that really matters. So let's talk about this merch, though, and these books. You got so much amazing stuff out here in the works. Where can the people find this amazing merch and the books?
Okay, so you can get the merch and the book by me directly. You could DM me on my Instagram at Poetic Serenity. It's 2 C's, 2 Y's. Yes, ma'am, I got my book right here. This is my baby. That's me right there. I'm rocking the tee. Poetry is my love language. I got t-shirts. I got bags. I got beanies. Hold on, because, we like hats. It's getting cold. You got to keep the head warm.
I'm trying to tell you, we need all that. We need all that. And poetry is really our love language. So y'all make sure y'all tap in with the queen. So when we talking book, are we talking corner prices? And I know you new on the corner. So a corner price is anything less than a 3.5. We trying to get live. So what's the corner price? Can you tell me what's the price of the book?
Well, I'm only going to tell my book. It's only $15. Only
that's definitely a corner price. $15.
Okay.
Y'all know anything less than a 3.5, that's really $50. If you're getting a good, you know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure that y'all tap in and support the queen. She ain't going through no Amazon. She ain't tell y'all to go nowhere. She told y'all to hit her for the direct. So you know what happens when you get a direct hit up? The direct hit up come with a signed book, which is amazing. So make sure that y'all tap in with the queen real talk. So what's the first piece you're giving us tonight, queen?
I'm going to give this piece. It's called Speak to Me in Poetry.
Oh, speak to me. Let me get out of here, boy. Y'all know I like the song.
Speak to me in poetry with edible words. Read to me our collaborations. Dirty dictation. Dirty dictations. Spoken words into secret code using haiku, limericks, lyrics, and odes. Literature, libido. The whispers of your heart tell the truth in hidden languages like the epic of Gilgamesh, a knot of words, bilingual, two tongues, that speaks to me until there's nothing left to say. Tongue-tied, sapio, mental lovemaking. Shock waves from your tones, oral fixations, releases vibrations that my body reacts with pulsations, wanting instant gratification. Air radiates with pheromones, leaving DNA residual chromosomes. Blinded by your ways, my body becomes braille. You know my signs. Fingers brushing upon my feminine frame, Bob Ross creating happy little trees, eagerly awaiting the paper canvas to create your artistry of poetry on me. Swirling S's and crossing T's has me reciting vowel sounds like A to I love to oh shit to damn you. Spoken wordgasms. Pen is dripping invisible ink. Going postal from your love letters of your poetry, sealing my labia enveloped with the moisture of your tongue. Flowetry. Your spoken words deserve more than a snap, snap, a clap, clap. I want an encore. Run that pen back home.
What you looking in the mirror and saw me or something? Cause that piece was beautiful, miss. I meant beautiful, beautiful, man. Yeah, you know, I love me some love and I love me some poetry. She was over here like, you know, I ain't gonna go back to it, but I was in it. You know what I'm saying? My next queen, I hope she ready on the mic down there. My next guest, because y'all know they all about the queens, graduated from Mildred Haley in 2017 with an associate's in medical assistance, occupational studies. Then graduated from St. Francis College in 2021 with a bachelor's in arts and psychology. This queen uses her free time to work at the local nonprofit in New York City as a mental health worker for underprivileged and underrepresented. Boom, let's get some words tonight, shawty. Black girls and women. She serves as a member of the United Nations and NAACP and also attends communities events led by the state senator of East Harlem. She attends local seminars, synopsis, open mics, spoken podcast episodes, and spreads mental health awareness and more as an advocate. Using her childhood experiences and experiences as a healthcare worker, along with her personal experiences to inspire her writing and poetry. And from there, she has made 2 mental health journals so far and currently working on the next one and upcoming projects. So y'all know this queen is on the move. Y'all help me welcome Soul Poet. Hey.
Thank you. I appreciate the introduction.
I know you in your work vibes.
I know.
I know.
I thought it was off. I mean, I would feel super prepared, you know, but I'm at work. I'm on my break, though.
Hey, look, we riding this thing on out, and we appreciate you taking the time to come to work at work. You get what I'm saying? We're still working this pen out right now. So with that being said, where can the people find your journals? Because mental health is definitely something that we have to bring to the light, man. So with that being said, where can the people find your journals? You there? Hello? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Tap. Let me hold up. I think she done froze up.
Okay, so I have the PDF version, but I'm getting the hard copy. So it's
All right. I don't know if she freezing and I'm freezing, because y'all know I be freezing some stuff up. So with that being said, Queen, what's the first piece you giving us tonight? Is she froze, y'all? Somebody give me a thumbs up down there. I can see y'all. Is she froze or is it me froze? Who froze? She froze? Okay. I thought she was froze.
You hear
so
me?
what I'm going to do is, I can hear you, not hear you. So we're going to let we're going to have you to blink down and then blink back up right fast or something.
Okay.
Because I want the people to be able to hear what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, blink down and blink back up for me.
Okay, let me see if I could do that. Should I leave?
Wait a minute, you working just fine right now. Let's see. Try to spit that thing. What's the first piece you're giving us tonight?
Okay, so it's untitled.
Ooh,
basically.
I like untitled stuff. I like untitled. So y'all, it's up to our imagination.
Yeah. Okay. Sensing in the known broke our hearts, clenched our fists, grind our gears for all the fear of not opening our hearts to what's near in our rear view. We end up creating a wall, not knowing how it would protect us, affect us, hurting ourselves more from experiencing the if, ands, and buts. We have to learn that sometimes the could've, would've, should've happened. We have to look back at these hard times as lessons for other blessings without stressing. There is beauty in the difficult moments of our heartaches and our heartbreaks that shows us that we were never broken, lost, or displaced. We are evolving beings trying to navigate through pain and healing in a world of only you know the answer to that. Poem.
Man, that was so good. It made my hair stand up and stuff. Ooh, I love me some poetry that speak to my soul. For real, well, she had me motivated to get up and get some stuff done. And y'all know she was freezing, so we had been able to hear her real good. We all would have been on a revolution. Been a revolution, you know, knowing that we all go through stuff, but it's how you come out on the other end that really, you know, is the key to this thing. And I know I'm singing a song y'all don't know, but the big friends that's in the room, they know how to feel the revolution. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and keep this show on rolling, man. Woo! Oh, my next guest is from UK. Born artist, completed an interactive arts degree at Manchester School of Arts. Combining creativity and personal experiences, her artworks are like pages of her diary, allowing the viewer to share in some of the darkest moments and help her overcome many difficult times. Her love for the creative world enables her to pursue arts in many forms, including spoken word poetry, writing and acting, collabing and hosting events to inspire creativity to support better mental health well-being. Queen's artwork has been featured in galleries across. Wait a minute, y'all. Let me get myself together, because while I'm saying this poet, I had a little slideshow I was gonna show. So let me tighten on up in this thing. But her artwork has been shown, y'all, in countless of art where I'm at with the galleries across the UK, including Sinachi Gallery in support of children affected by alcoholism as a part of Child Up Project. She has also been a co-author in anthologies and autobiographies such as Word Games and Life Out of Lockdown. Let's go, Just Misdemeanor. Just Star, where you at, guys?
Gang, welcome, popcorn.
What it do, man? And let me tell y'all, Jet Star show us so much love every time she come on the corner. It be like 2:30 in the morning over there where she at, y'all. So talk about some love and dedication. You know what I'm talking about? And that's why so with that being said, the artwork, man, the artwork is absolutely amazing. Star, like, where can the people find your artwork outside of your portrait? Is amazing too, but where can the people find where you don't show yourself enough? Because I see you in these poetry streets, but it's hard to find you in these art streets.
I'm bad at representing myself. I need to be better. I'm always getting told off for that. But, you know, I just like to throw paint around or, like, you know, make a mess, get my hands dirty. Like, you know, when it comes to tippy typing and all that concentration, it's too much for me, man. I want to paint my numbers or do dot to dot. That's more my style. But, like, you know, obviously, like, yeah, Saatchi Gallery was I know no one can say it properly, but I wouldn't if I didn't know what it said. Neither, like, Saatchi Gallery, because it's like one of the biggest galleries in, like, the UK. And then, like, you know, my work, like, because, you know, like, people behind me don't know, like, this is like some of my stuff, but I never finished like that. That's just like background now, and it's a good conversation piece. Like, I mean,
that's a deep piece, right? It's a deep piece, dude.
Well,
so yeah, that's blazing. So, how did it feel being in that gallery?
Oh, been in quite a few, but I do remember the first time I was in a gallery. Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, like in London gallery, I was in like a big gallery too. Yeah, I can't remember the name of that gallery, but regardless, like it was amazing. Like watching people like enjoy and experience my artwork in a gallery and being like, they literally was like, are you in when the, at the gallery because it's the private viewing? Yeah, like at first it was like, I'm a bit riffraff in the UK. Like you guys like my accent, and I've been in the UK, I'm riffraff, and like they were literally, are you in the right building? Are you meant to be here? Like, why are you here? Like, I'm one of the artists, and they were like, who are you? I was like, just oh, sorry. And it's like people treat you so differently. All of a sudden, it's like, well, you know what I mean? But anyway, yeah. So it's amazing. It's just like I do it for the experience.
I love that story.
And it's true, you know what I mean? I don't mess
that
around.
part. I love that story, man. I love that story, and I love you gave that story because it lets you know that people will judge you when you walk into a place, and then when they realize who you really are, they'll change their whole, everything.
It's not the first time.
Hold up, it's Chess Star. Let me, what I'm saying?
Like, the smash is, it's not even the first time. In another gallery a couple of years later, like me and my little brother was in another gallery looking at my artwork, and then like these two people, these two older people were rude to me, and I just like, just leave it, yeah. And my little brother, he normally don't say nothing. He's normally telling me to leave it, and he was like, no, do you know who she is? You've just been there, standing there. We watched you because they were there for time, looking at my artwork and loving it, yeah. And then like all of a sudden, like, I can't remember what they said, but whatever, like the same thing again though, like basically, look down at us. And then like he told them like, that's her artwork. And then all of a sudden they were trying to buy us lunch, and my little brother was like, shut up your ass, don't need your money. Like, you know what I mean? You just, sorry for my language, everyone, and like my frankness.
But, I would have sold that. You tripping, Just. We supposed to sold that, and we supposed to double the price. We supposed to told them double whatever was on the wall just for being rude. You know what I'm saying? But we can talk all day long, Jay. Look, we'll talk all day long about this. What is the first piece you getting into tonight?
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I get carried away. Because the smasher is that piece was in another gallery because it got bought by another gallery. But all right, this piece I'll go into, and then you'll see why.
All right, well, let's do it.
All right. Broken circuit. Incomplete hierarchy, rock of the family, mom, dad, grandma, granddad. Weekends at church, polishing the back of chairs, stacking Bibles, assorting flowers, learning values, seeing her a real life queen, educating, teaching, baking techniques over dodgy radio beats, showing me a heritage with plates filled with memories from your youth. Guyanese roots reach far, planting the seeds that grow in me, the strongest, bestest, most all and everything. Superwoman, warrior, grandma. Seeing you broken made no sense. You were meant to live for an eternity. You can't really leave. The world doesn't spin like it did. Food doesn't taste the same. Straight lines, zigzag. You left long before your physical being swapped to a frail old lady, repeating memories of a nurse in training, saying goodbye again and again. Brain and body broken, stolen by a curse called Parkinson's, the shell of your former being, still always reminding me of all the things you taught me, even when you weren't sleeping, just resting your eyelids. You saw my goals, showed me morals, random remedies, and superstitious myths. Ears burning, give me a number. Hand itching, money coming. Foot burning, where you going? Folklores and customs I can't ignore. If you weren't at church or standing over the stove, catch you in a bingo hall waiting on that one last number for the big windfall. Weekends spent with you, church was a ritual. 9 o'clock sessions followed by the main service always taught me to pray to him. Hours cooking was a given, not before. Endless chores, you enjoyed serving everybody daily, changing the autocloth, ironing for everyone, sewing for so-and-so, going to town never ending, ended up bumping into, what's her name again? I have no idea, was always your reply. After I watched you ask about the family, always sending positive vibes. Remember when every frame was adorned with a golden boy, unincluded, empty portraits. You changed every windowsill to show you do love me too. I'd give anything to hear you speak. Complain about the pain in your knee or that you missed a big win. Nice grammar, nice is our thing. Always trying to make me eat. Your recipe's the ultimate feast. I should have learnt more. I remembered it twice. Listen louder, spoke quiet, saw more, memorized it all, soaked up that knowledge of a better human being. Instead, I didn't fully appreciate your specialness. Now I'm stuck, forever missing everything you ever did.
Oh man, I see y'all trying to have me in my feels tonight. She'll tighten up, man. Don't get in your feels. I was thinking about my grandmama too when she was reading that. But we good, you know, because that grandmama love make you warm too when you think about it. So thank you for spitting that piece. Man, my next queen is an artistic force, wonderful and fearful, creative in the image of God. She is an award-winning poet and published author. Her new book, Passion Speaks, can be found on Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, and Book a Million. So book you a million of them copies. Go get them, y'all. She is the founder of Let's Poet. Pour out empowerment together, and has acted on stages with Miss Dixon in Intimate Apparel, Maddie Williams in The River Knot. The women who love and make vaginas happy, the vagina monologues, the lady in the blues for colored girls, and Medea in the Colored Museum. She finds inspiration in her husband, sons, extended family, pastor, Christian family, friends, foes, that's what I'm talking about, children, life, and most of all, God. Y'all already know who it is, and if you don't, you finna find out. It's Miss Nita L. Chase, baby. Hey there, queen.
Hello, hello.
How you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling excited and blessed.
What I'm talking about, I'm up like the sun too. I get to kick it with y'all tonight. So we definitely lit. And I love the fact that you said foes, because our foes be giving us some praise too. You know, without them foes, you wouldn't know you was really showing off and doing something. It take a hater sometimes to let you know how good you're really doing out here in these streets. So we appreciate them foes, man. So let's talk about it. The book though, is it corner prices? You already told the people where they can find it. If y'all don't remember what she said, it's Amazon, Barnes and Noble, book a million, get you a million copies. That's what that means. So are they corner prices, queen?
Only $15.
Come on, man. $15. The Queens is giving it to y'all tonight, and they really stand under the radar. Y'all getting magnificent books. Have y'all seen the artwork on these books? The artwork by itself is worth more than $15. So y'all make sure y'all tap in with these queens and support. Miss Nita, I gotta ask you, baby, how long you been out here in these poetry streets?
Ooh, I started doing poetry in the 90s, and I threw it away a lot. And then I guess I get immersed in it in 2000, and I started doing it at my church, and I've been out there ever since.
Hey, man, so that's at least 24 years of lineage. And the reason I asked that question, because Queen done been in so much stuff. Did y'all hear all the stuff I was naming she had been in? So I just had to know, you know, I'm trying to give myself a little, you know, workout plan on where I'm supposed to be in 20 years. So I was just trying to line it up for myself, y'all. Forgive me. What's the first piece you giving us tonight, Queen?
Well, now, Mama, you taught me to get past my fears and tears of life, but you never taught me to get past the tears of losing your life. And I know you took your last breath in 2016, yet I still can't get past these tears. And sometimes they are unstoppable. I believe when God created water, my tears could have filled his ocean. My tears could have been the flood in the days of Noah when I'm missing you. So we be flooding often. Thank God he holds back the floodgates, for he promised he would never destroy the earth again by water. So I rest in this blessed assurance. But today, Mama, I couldn't get past the tears. So I flooded myself in the space around me. Maybe I just need purification. And every thought of you rain down to cleanse the drought. Please don't let me be misunderstood. I cried a river because you were not here to flow with me. And I have to remember your vocab flow, but right now I'm having senior citizen moments, and I don't want to forget one word I heard from the depths of your soul, Mama. So I couldn't get past the tears. As I looked at my tear-stained pillow, I remember our pillow talks as I rested next to your heart, Mama. I remember how you covered me as I recovered from every surgery except this one, Mama. This one, Mama, was without you. And I couldn't get past the tears. So I walked down memory lane of your photographs. X-raying your smile, mama, tracing the lines of your face on my face, hoping I can measure up to the mirror of you, mama. And I couldn't get past the tears. I know. It's been years, but my sobs are still replaying loudly in my ears. And don't let me be misunderstood. I love the sound of your praise to God first. Then I hear your never give up philosophy encouraging me that I can rise up still today. I couldn't get past those tears, mama, that overflow my cup. I hear you, my dear, saying God will take you up. And I think about all the times you got up after life beatdowns, naysayers on repeat, sinking in quicksand, having to give your own self a hand, faithing for the master plan. And again, mama, I couldn't get past the tears. I couldn't get past the tears. So I just let them rain. Maybe, mama, they will nourish the earth for new birth, mama. And I close my soul.
And y'all, I think I lost a little bit of my fairy dust on that one. Oh, I'm back.
Y'all know that was brought to y'all by CapCut. And yeah, I did lose a little of my fairy dust because I definitely understand where Miss Nita was coming from with that piece right there, man. I definitely miss my girl. So we ain't gonna stay on it too long because y'all know I'll be on this thing looking for a hug in a minute. Last and definitely not least, my next queen is a doctor of education and trains others in mental health first aid. This queen is a poetry slam finalist and proud board member of the Galaxy of Poets. And I love me some of them Galaxy of Poets, including her, where she serves as the director of mental health and wellness. She's also a published author. Her book, Parenting Anxieties and Little Ones, is a 31-day journal that will enrich the parent experience, especially for those who parent children with anxiety and other sensitivities. 47 Seconds is a non-linear track in time where the decision of love is found, lost, and regained all in 47 seconds, y'all. And tonight we got this queen for more than 47 seconds. So tonight, y'all help me welcome the essence of poetry.
What up? The galaxy is in the building.
She had to fight me up, y'all. She see that energy went down. She had to come in this thing on and fight me up that one time. That's why I love her and the other Galaxy members that I love, you know what I'm saying? Because they know like that. With that being said, Queen, let's talk about it, man. Gone in 47 seconds. And the other book, what was my other book? My 31-day journal. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we got both of them right there looking all sexy like. You know what I'm saying? She ain't the only one looking sexy up there. So let's talk about these books. Are they corner prices and where can the people find them?
Well, you know, Poppy, I always got the corner prices for you. So I'm going to go ahead and mark them all down. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what I got. Let me do both of them for 25.
Look at you. Man, look, 25 will get you in.
25 will get you in. So they are on Amazon, but if you want that corner price, I'm going to need you to hit me up separately. I'm going to make sure I'm going to put that Hancock on them for you. And I got you. I'm going to send them out to you. Let's get it. Let's go.
And this time, y'all, I'm going to make her put them things in P.P.C. because every time she done came on, I be like, drop the links. You know what I'm saying? And we dropped the ball. But we ain't dropping the ball this time. We dropping them links because mental health right now is at an all-time high. And y'all know we dealing with Orange and the children dealing with Agent Orange too. So we need all the help we can get for real right now. So with that being said, she got the tools to get y'all in the groove. So I appreciate her for that. So Essence, man, you've been in this city, you've been moving around. Where can the people find you? Because I know they can find you up close and personal. Where your next event at?
You know, I always got something coming up. I'm planning quite a few mental health and wellness events, but I want to talk first. I got 4 virtual courses that I'm facilitating over the course of 2025. You can check me out. Check out the Galaxy of Poets on Instagram. That particular course, it is a course. It is a course. It is going to yield a 3-year certification in mental health first aid. So you can talk about it and you can be about it. Get you some education, get you some certification, and put that thing on your resume while we're out here advocating and doing what we need to do to help our people. Let's go.
Hey man, that's amazing. Talk about give back to the community. You giving back to the community. She's helping you get a license to be able to help all of us out. Because if you don't know the signs, you might miss them signs, but once you know them, you lit. So with that being said, man, y'all make sure y'all tap in. I might even tap in on that thing, because y'all know I be having some stuff going on and some goings-ons, and I love it, man. My man Ty, you know what I'm saying, because X is on here, I gotta bring up Ty. He do a mental health check-in every Monday. I think, y'all, I be trying to tap in, but my mental don't be right, so I ain't made it yet. But make sure that y'all tap in and get with the king, because they have things out here to help us, and they have them in place. So that's why I really love the Galaxy, because they put mental health first. You know what I'm saying? The portion come next, y'all. It's all about the mental health. So with that being said, y'all make sure y'all tap in. That's a thick tribe right there. Queen, what's the first piece you're giving us tonight?
Well, you already know, since we in the vein, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little something for your mental health.
Let's do it. I'm out of here.
I remember when she lost her mind. There was something so pleasant about that day. Even her emotions had an echo in so much space. So much space. The road that she traveled was rewarding. Although there were twists, there were wins, and there were losses to great extents in what felt like intentional thwarting. Her tires felt out of balance. She thought the A-frame was bent, so she made a choice to side with the separatist design, hoping to find spiritual realignment, but she soon realized that her new destination identified as solitary confinement. She wasn't nearly enthralled with her basic bare walls. There was lead in the eggshell sheetrock. There were traces of asbestos and mold that her hypersensitive nose instantly and incessantly recalled. It was stale. It was stagnant, and it was cold. It was a vacant remnant of what never fully came to fruition, so the voices in her head squatted and took up residence, and they were a boisterous neighbor. The new silence became their trigger. And finally, there was enough space in her day for the personalities to come out and play, and these chatty voices became her new roommates. Mentally, she had evolved. She had moved from point A to Z, completely skipping over B with no explanation of why she ended up alone and lonely, with her only mission at this particular point in time to simply survive, fighting for her life with a legion of demons inside, pleading a convincing case of why she shouldn't be alive. She gave it every effort to stay on her knees, but her ears stayed inclined to the voices in her mind. She was vexed and perplexed by the spirit of suicide. She made a decision to contact her therapist. And although this person was no savior, she scheduled that appointment hoping to save her. Self-reflection coupled with isolation and rejection was the case that they gave her, but they gave her tools to alter her mental behavior, and what was once a reminder of failure became an acquired flavor. She began to savor the favor that God gave her when he saved her life, when he spared her days and he gave her another chance to get it right. She literally had a new lease that she willfully signed. She chose to abide in her right mind, evicting the residents of silence so that she could peacefully exist in her new residence without the threat of violence. She was finally safe in a house that was finally home. And now there's only one resident, one tenant living in her dome. It's that peace.
Oh, that black girl magic. Come back, say, oh, that black girl magic. Yo, I love that shit.
Yeah, I do love it because she told a story and then she let you know that queen stood up and got the help she needed in all kind of ways. And y'all know I love that. Y'all, come on, man. Let's go ahead and bring this thing on back around the corner. LA. Yeah. You there?
Yes, I am. Yes, I
Okay,
am. I'm here. I'm here.
okay. Okay, so with that being said, man, I have absolutely been loving the vibe of tonight. So it's time to go ahead and spin the block again. So what's the second piece you're giving us tonight, Queen?
This second piece is called Strong Woman. I've shared it before. So I think you guys would like it.
It's new to somebody, so you ain't even have to say that because we is strong, baby. So let's go.
Strong Woman. Aretha bellowed through the crowd. A rose is still a rose. And I was entranced. She said that I was a young queen and I needed to stop listening to words and music that didn't boost my self esteem. She said Taurus Riley said that she's royal and you are the she he speaks of. Richness runs in your DNA. So remember what Music Soul Child says. You are so beautiful. And the love for you is plentiful. Hear it from Marcia Griffiths and Lady G that woman, mothers of the greatest nation, stronger than a roaring lion. So why are you allowing anyone to debase you when you wear the crown? You are that jewel in paradise. So you should never let anyone influence you in negative vibes. Whitney Houston and Shaka Khan sang it well in saying that I'm every woman. So young woman, old woman, every woman, you are not just an ordinary human. Stand up and be strong. Poem.
Loving you is easy cause you're beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, boy, she is. And that piece was definitely beautiful, man. Had me over here singing with her. I was over here like, ah. Never mind. I told y'all I like to sing. Don't mind me. Y'all already know we about to bring Poetic Serenity back up here. Queen, y'all are killing
Hey.
it tonight. And I'm loving the vibe and the shirt still popping. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all tap in with the merch. Get your song. Queen, what's the second piece you giving us tonight?
So this piece is called Your Conscience.
Oh, some of y'all need to listen to that mother sucker. I'm off. Never mind.
Hey, you. Yes, you. This is not your conscious talking, but someone who is conscious of you. Will you allow me to speak life into you? Will you allow me to trigger your thoughts to have you thinking highly of yourself? I want to cause motivational chaos in your mind to saturate you with an abundance of motivation so that you will have no choice but to have positive thoughts. Will you let me do that for you? Can my words be the breath of fresh air that goes through your nose and down to your lungs so where now you can breathe easy? Breathe in, breathe out. And that is life. Can my words attach to your chromosomes, expanding the depth of your being? The solidarity of your existence is a must. Let my words water you like a bottomless watering can on sowed seeds, tending your grounds of new roots ready to be unearthed so that your feet touches the soil so you can remain grounded. Remember that you are the elements of creation. Every part of you is valuable. My job today was just to simply remind you. Come.
That's that corner talk. Yeah. Woo! Powerful every time that I look up. Yeah.
Yeah. Woo! Woo! Y'all know these queens powerful. I ain't even got to say it, man. Let's keep this thing home rolling, man. We're gonna bring Just Star back around this thing.
Oh, I didn't realize it was me. I was getting carried away watching the show, forgetting what I'm doing here.
Hey, man, it's okay. It's okay, man. I get carried away all the time. So, you know, we be right here with each other with most things. With that being said, man, what's the second piece you running us down tonight?
All right, I got dry mouth, so my lipstick together. I'm sorry. All right.
Nah, you get that together while she getting together. Shout out to everybody who been ringing them comments up, man. I see my big friends. Ray, I don't even know if you still in the room, but thank you for tapping in. Love me some y'all, man. Let's go. You ready, Jess?
Yeah, man. Big up.
All right. Well, let me get up out of this. What's the second piece you giving us tonight?
Life.
Life. Ooh, that thing get ugly. Let's go.
Life. That thing before the upper room can never really be ready, Eddie. Toes balancing on glass bottles. Jokes aside, that shit's hot. Caged in, segregated souls, walking solo, serving a daily prison sentence, regardless of innocence. Who cares what justice really is? Just another statistic, cog in the wheel. Sold the big dream you could never ever really afford. Unique design specification. I mean, USP, you see, purchase unattainable. Hamster wheels keep on turning. Proud hammy hoarding food, so why are we still hungry? Fucking nuts. I smell a rat. Rat race never ending. Working hard is hardly working no matter how hard we working. Working every hour, over hours to pay for a roof we barely get time to sleep under. Now rat on facts under the magnifying glass. Constant experiment testing patience, hostage to a maze. Label landed a free. Liberate, laborate. Compass the test finish line, mirage, shad, mirror, me, raw, squeak, multiplied, screaming, unity, power in numbers. Takes a village to raise a baby, so why so many humans being left with no rights? Everybody be buzzing now. Buzz off, be a busy bee. Time to get to work, honey. See, Trump suit always wins. Bluffing jokers creeping in every hand. Scrap the day, dick. Oh, balls! I don't know the rules. Grab by the pussy. Bye-bye, pussies. Just planning around. Not like I'm in charge of anything important. Mankind. Man, not kind. What kind of man? Little boys, a pocket full of posies, a tissue. We all fall down. Plaguing puppets, poisoning roots, smelling of roses. Living in a world where acting dumb pays off now. Who's really the smart one? Credit where credit is due. If that's what you like, because only got the most followers, that's all what counts. Filling up. Wait. Heavy hearts loaded, full on empty calories. Wait, did you fulfill your quota? Like feel full, like feel like just how the feel their feels, like Insta filled up on empty images framed by upside down frowns. Snap the book of face. What's your status? TikTok. No time to waste. Instant gratification. Lost that heart feeling. Empty hands holding shapes. Used to fit. Shape shifting. Shape sorters. Learned as infants. It's supposed to fit in. Matching expressions. Missed the mask lesson. Masking appearances. Hidden stories. Camouflaging reality. Swapping souls for horns, plaques, and stacks. Valued the highest. Take notes. There's no change. Worthless. Sunday worshippers can't save the world. Amen. The week has 7 days, and the week isn't every single one of them. Hypocritical sentiments, double standards, it all adds up. End of days leaves you on your knees, praying to be saved. Never once been grateful to have lived. Still blaming the big man when you stomp your toe or don't hit the lotto. Forgetting morals over your ego. An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. Just because they act like a dickhead doesn't mean you need to put that prick on your forehead. Now, we all out here dicking about, and no one's getting a happy ending. I'd rather just be the dumbo in the corner with that pointed hat, constantly reminded how stupid I am for facing the wall you just pointed at. Hidden in the corners, merging, bleeding into the shadows. We all look the same in the darkness. Silent team, stolen dreams, lost hope, empty. Hollow shells, mimicking a fantasy. Sounds the same in your hand. Here, you see, social media promoting devil worshipping, satanic symbols hiding in plain sight, parading in stages, brainwashing our kids like, you ain't hearing what it really is? Ignorance is bliss. Subconsciously listening, sexualizing the youth with every advert. When did toothpaste become so perverted? Don't be fooled. Pieces on Etsy are just a topping of the bigger pan. Extra thick crust. Elitist breakfast is the meanest feast. Bottomless banquets, literally. Why is nobody listening? Surround sound deafening, ultra high definition, no resolution. 8K televisions bigger than book homes, knowledge shelves. Doesn't take Sherlock, get me Holmes. The revolution will not be televised. brain shelf, blank pages, vacant space behind eyes, broken light bulbs, dining on demons, feeding on scaremongering, morning, noon, and night. Extra dose before you dose, for fear that the horrors haven't fully set in yet now. Sweet dreams, good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Big Pharma will sell you the poison, mislabeled medicine in order to upsell the antidote. Terms and conditions apply. Side effects. The golden ticket, customer for life. Never-ending remedies aren't meant to cure anybody. Now, double them pills, all of them dollars. You're looking a bit green now, so why are you so blue? Stop. Struck a pose. Let me get my camera out. Snap this moment like it ain't already broken. Document the downfall to increase the views. Now, study these insights. Google. No wonder it doesn't make sense. Losing the art of holding a pen. Coherency is our conspiracy. Auto-incorrect pen in your will. The government's taking it all anyway. Poor folk don't have a say. Kept but a line so they can box us in. Starving to feed another's pocket. Fat pocket sieving charities. Token gestures for appearances. Funding for the photo moments. Imagine if they were actually trying to fix the problems. Hungry for a story, punchlines and tactics, battling campaigns. Thirsty politicians. Who gives a rat's ass about their kids? Filling up on flies and empty promises and time for the cameras. No new news. Never-ending fundraising, raising funds for the privileged. Never-ending goals. Never going to end. Money can't buy you morals, but wealth can cover up history now. Let that one sink in.
Boy, you sure ain't write that, cause that shit right there was facts. Boy, you sure ain't write that, cause that shit right there was facts.
Well, dang, he didn't even want to let me come back up. I was hitting the button. And yes, I understood everything she said. Bar after bar after bar. Y'all better go back and rewind that thing, because she just gave it to the government and everything else we had going on out here. I love that piece right there. Come on back around, Miss Nita. Come on in the room. Oh, yes, let's go. So what is the second piece you're giving us tonight?
I've been writing these poems.
Hey, man, say, man, let's go, because I have been writing these poems.
I've been writing these poems, trying to touch someone's soul deeper than a Super Bowl. See, I remember how it felt when my soul journeyed down under because a broken soul ripped my soul. I've been writing these poems, y'all, because one time no one came by in my ocean of tears with the answer, with a handkerchief, or even with a box of Kleenex to dry them Sahara desert dry. And I became the flood that the levees couldn't hold back. I've been writing these poems, trying to highlight the unsung sheroes and heroes of This Is My Life, whereby my pen could put them on a pedestal, and that you may see their illumination, cause I love them. I've been writing these poems, y'all, trying to apologize to God first with a pen of repentance. I prostrated and allowed my pen to apologize from a position of submission. As I surrendered my pen to God, I began apologizing in poetic stories, confession on a mission. I've been writing these poems, y'all, trying to clear all the debris from my landscape, trying to enlarge my territory without terror, trying to celebrate winds and windstorms, trying to rain down a new narrative, melodies from my mind, centering myself on gratitude, writing poems of gratefulness, writing to make hatred less. I've been writing these poems, trying to right wrong, speak joy in the sad song, transform the weak to strong, trying to exhale vibrations of salvation, spitting vocab art to hang in the gallery of your heart, hoping that my poetic ways please God. I've been writing these poems, y'all, to heal from past trauma that my life may be new birth of no drama. I've been writing these poems, erasing and crazing, and I just been writing these poems, y'all, trying to erase my inferiority complex because my dad was MIA, and now I can finally say for years, from years of a Black man beat down, he had no capacity for being present and accounted for. I've been writing these poems, y'all. I've been writing these poems because the pen is mightier than the sword in my hand, and with it, I can write you out of my life without the threat of prison sentence, because my pen sentenced you poetically with no blood on my hands. I've been writing these poems. I've been writing these poems, hoping one of them will leap off the page and sunshine your day. So I too poetically pray when I be writing these poems. And I close my soul poem.
Boy, on my mama, that's the dope shit you can only get on the corner, baby. Believe that.
Yo, I told you this show has been litty. Before I get ready to get off of here, man, y'all know I got to make these church announcements, man. March 29th. Central Saturdays. Y'all know we in the ATL with it, and it's gonna be real sexy. Like, y'all might can't see me over here, but I'm getting my jig on. So y'all make sure y'all tap in and get y'all jig on too, man. March 29th, secret location. Make sure y'all just get on. What's the ticket thing? Get on my page and find that thing, because I can't even think of the ticket thing right now, but it's on the ticket. Y'all know where y'all go find the Eventbrite. Get on that thing and type us in and let that thing on. Come on in the room there too. So we litty. Make sure that y'all tap in on Saturday with Sensual Saturdays. And if you ain't going out and you can't make it nowhere, make sure y'all tap in with my brother, MBK. He gonna be doing the Louisiana Lyricist Lounge on Saturdays, y'all. He be litty for the virtual people. So y'all make sure y'all get it in. And y'all, I think that's the end of my church announcements. We rocking with the queens all month long. So with that being said, let me bring Essence back up here to close us out.
Hey.
I hope I see you at Central Saturdays, because I know
you know what? Let me put it on my calendar, because I owe Jay and everybody else an appearance. So I got to roll up.
I'm trying to tell you, and you heard it, and I think they in the room, because I think I just seen Walking Erotica, and I know I seen Jay say something earlier today. So you know they gonna be looking for that ticket now. They're gonna be like, Essence, we heard you say you was coming in the house, and this time it was gonna be extra lit, man. They got some expeditions gonna be happening at the same time. It's gonna be real nice in the place. So y'all make sure y'all tap in and get your tickets now, because y'all want them early bird special, because at the door we gonna charge you. But you're gonna get a hug or something, because I'm at the door. So you at least get a hug. So just make sure y'all in the place. But with that being said, Queen,
I'm pulling up, Jay. I'm pulling up. I got
you. That's what I'm talking about. I see the eyes. And y'all already know you better come here. Hold on. Now let me stop while I talk my junk too much. With that being said, y'all look at here. What's the second piece? How you closing this out tonight?
Listen, the last two words of this piece is the title of this piece, but you gotta wait to the end of the piece to get that.
Oh, now I'm thirsty for the piece. I'm out.
Let's go. Wake up this morning to the sound of souls on cinder blocks. Hard souls, commanding souls, where to place their souls on G blocks. Tell them where to stand in this square. Place their feet on the line, stand up straight, and don't communicate with their classmates. We're here to cultivate young minds. After all, the children are our future, and it's up to us to create the future, and we have every right to control the future as we surgically propagate our ideas and tie off the sutures. Dress the little ones in branded uniforms so it won't be difficult later to conform to a monochromatic jumpsuit. Medicate the melodramatic ones who have hyperactive reactions or symptoms, who innately possess the wisdom to inevitably interrupt our carefully orchestrated systems. Systems, guys, with bright colors as education that does not lead to corporation but straight to prisons. And we've conveniently hid who actually did build the pyramids amid conversations on Roy G. Biv as lessons to validate how we separate the colors from the light. Wavelength of systems controlled by the light. No child left behind, but only provide opportunities to the light. Teach the kids to reach for the sky and then transplace a glass that's transparently oppressing for plausible deniability and call it standardized testing. Feed them slop from the mess halls, cafeteria food not fit for hogs, so they'll identify with the holes of the solitary confinement cell meant for dogs. Bad, bad black sheep. Have you any wool pulled over your eyes with the prize of black on black crime glorified, with the media infused with the social rules that break the rules? Meanwhile, we'll put a warden in the school and we'll call him a principal. We'll intentionally replace their cultural names and call them by a lunch number so that when they close their books, been dressed out and booked, it'll be easier for them to remember. Allow me to prove it to you. Let me introduce the two of you. Meet 124-23718, the B block inmate, otherwise known as the kid in 5th grade. Peace.
Man, that shit just blew through here like a lonely $20 bill on the way to a stripper to the pole. In other words, it mattered. Let's go.
Also brought to you by CapCut. And it did matter, man. Y'all, that was a real deep piece. And I think that I got one more church announcement, and I hope I say it right, y'all, because I'm trying to get the information, but you know, people be playing around with the play around. But tomorrow, I think it's getting sticky. If you part of the clubhouse, make sure that you tap in, man. We got a very grown and sexy room that I be in with good conversation and poetry. So make sure y'all tap in tomorrow, 9 o'clock, man, and get sticky with us. Let's do it. With that being said, y'all already know how I'm ending this thing. Make sure you wake up with gratitude so it shows in your attitude so you can reach those altitudes. And we out. Thank y'all so much for watching tonight. Y'all lady, let's go.
Yeah, man, so we made it to the end of another tremendously dope show. Y'all already know Keynote's gonna be thanking y'all tomorrow with her little foo-foo praise dance. Y'all know that's what she praised everybody for tapping on in. You know I go to church too. Like, hey, man, we made it through another show, man, and I like to thank my damn self for being the host with the most, the mother sucker that I am. Yeah, you heard it. I was a bad mother sucker, and I'm out. Let's go.